Yeah.
Are you messing?
Connected by E, I swear. Oh, it's a bit cold in here. It's a bit cold.
Ice cold finish from him, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's why they call him Cold Barber, innit? I don't know nothing but 10 times harder.
Thank you, John.
Congrats, big man.
Thank you.
In the cryo chamber.
Nothing but 10 times harder. I'm as cold Palmer. I'm the plug and the charger. Get back season, I come with karma. Jump.
So Cole, congrats again. Player of the year.
I didn't even know that was mine when we went in there. I thought it was this. I swear.
What would you say your favourite moment is from the past year? There's been a lot.
My favourite moment is either my debut or the goal in the final.
So your debut then, emotions were obviously high. Family there?
Yeah. I was meant to be going with the 21s and then we played the U's on Sunday.
Yeah.
Then I came here and made my debut.
You never seem to show any nerves or...
You just want it to be at Wembley, don't you? Because obviously all your friends and families there.
I'm extremely proud of you, of what you've done, and you deserve the trophy, so I couldn't be happy for you, mate.
Thank you very much, John. That'd be the nicest thing you said to me, that.
How come in less than 1 year? Like, Cole Palmer all of a sudden take over the whole world of football. Sometimes, say Oshebo in the actions as a player, what he does on the ball, what he does without the ball, the quality in this manner. You just can understand the quality he brings to the team. And only at the advantage for Cole Palmer, excellent on the ball, excellent in terms of the things that he's doing with and without the ball, how solid or no in almost every facet of the game. Say I told you you can understand say the boy is truly special. In fact, anyway, me who video na England for any minute as the best English player of the year 2024. I wasn't surprised. I was definitely not surprised when the English people had given him that award of the best English player of the year 2024. It means that the whole year, in terms of Obiaye, all of the English players now, nobody comes close to Cole Palmer. And I think that who used to impact as the mode of conversation for a player. That's exactly what I'm talking about. And this takes me to the fact, say a lot of Chelsea fans, and a lot of credits to the current Chelsea ownership and recruitment team. Hi Fiifi-Manfred or YouTube, so subscribe to the channel and subscribe to the channel and then turn on notification. We'll give you the best in terms of sports and football analysis, both on the field, off the field, the tactics and everything. It's best here. So subscribe to the channel and turn on notification. Don't forget to share the link as well. And then when you do, let other people know of Fiifi-Manfred on YouTube. Let's have an excellent conversation. So this is exactly what I'm saying. That it's telling on the job, the kind of job Chelsea recruitment team here. Because I remember vividly when the Cole Palmer story broke. Oh dear, if you go into my channel, just type Cole Palmer on a search engine, search Cole Palmer and look at the first story I did on Cole Palmer. 44 million at Chelsea turned for Manchester City. Nobody knew him. Again, now Joe Shields, I know one of the scouts for Manchester City, and I watch it or no any Romeo Lavia. And if you want to just suppose how Chelsea got to Romeo Lavia and then Cole Palmer, Joe Shields has seen Cole Palmer. Not Chelsea Epe, either of these three players, Michael Olise, Mohamed Kudus, and a Cole Palmer. And I think at the time, a lot of Africans wanted Mohamed Kudus. The boy is good. He's an excellent player, top player. And this animal. People also talking about Michael Olise. Say, "Oh, Michael Olise, what he gives to the team. Obetim ama with, Obetim about out wide, and also Obetim about centrally. So he's a good player." And all of them were talking about how much of a good wicked left foot Omunya Kita. And Omunya and saying Nanomi and be pedal. All of them can play in that position. So consistently. Now you see, it was in a recruitment meeting. And a Joe Shields, sorry no catch Wayne Stanley, any steward said, "Onim boy be o City." Now boy no opebo ni biabo. At City he's very hungry to play, but of course because of the abundance of talent at City, onya bi more. Inti or send you on the scout report of boy no, omo no. Now apart from that, no be send you a psychological report also of the boy based on the mentality, how hungry he is. Apparently at that time, not Shields, Stewards, money Wayne Stanley more Any Jennifer, the agent of Mohamed Kudus, said in common. To a very, very large extent, they had a conversation. They were very, very deep into Becca. Right after that transfer saga, Jennifer came out and Becca said Chelsea disrespected West Ham United. You know, almost Mohamed Kudus ABA personal terms. After the offer to Ajax, offer them the Ajax, and it's a cry. So they saw it as some disrespect. And at Chelsea disrespecting you. Because, oh, Charlie, it looks as if you are not serious. You don't necessarily want the ball. For Michael Olise, Chelsea had gone to Michael Olise. The boy wanted to come. But mind you, knew a plan. And then also, no be signing contract extension, not Crystal Palace for some sign. And Chelsea, for a plan of talking to the player, letting him agree, comes from the Rafinha de Yomo. The personal terms agreed with Rafinha. Leeds go to 50 million if you are Leeds for the cast. Oh, boy, and it's on up, so Barcelona, so we can't do anything. Barcelona for 2 years, Canada will give you your money back. So from then, Chelsea have been very careful in how to do deals involving players. We say it is hard. We will always do the personal term with the player and send the baby before they are here. Into this against Rebecca, Crystal Palace, using their chairman Steve Parish, nearly reported Chelsea said Chelsea were tapping in on a branch friend Michael Olise, and Olise is Swepra. Just before the season was starting, Olise has signed a contract extension for Crystal Palace. Then it means that now Stewart and Wayne Stanley had to go back to the dossier that had been sent to them by Shields. No talk was don't go for dossier, the document. Then they scan through the document, look through the document, analyze the document, say, it looks as if we have a world beater on our hands. Into Becca. Cole Palmer signing for Chelsea was at the tail end of the transfer season. I remember the day vividly. It was around 4 or 5 p.m. and I knew sleep break here. Before then, I had watched my City Community Shield. Now, I'm sharing a couple of games for City also as well. Some games are Uncle Boy like ABI in Europe. That's a game not too important that they used to play him. And I'd watched him in such matches. And one of us know that we need to go back and go and watch Boy in the game because I say, it's telling. We need to look at him again. Then they went back, watched Cole Palmer, did an analysis of him. Then they thought, we have a world beat on our heart. Let's go and get it. In fact, almost someone could do sitting around that Tennessee for egg planning some of the boy and neighbor loan. And there are a lot of Premier League teams that had come to ask of him for loan. There was Brighton last season. Roberto Di Zerbi kind. Said how many City agrees on the Combeji Cole Palmer on loan. The other teams also in the lower divisions and almost so much Cole Palmer on loan. Because boy, so we are sending the dossier man, the scouting report, you can understand the quality of player that he is. Everybody that sees that dossier gets to understand say, this boy is actually top. And then we need to get him on. And also, okay, then fine. Say Sana Moyen in there, then we'll try and get the boy Cole Palmer. And I Chelsea phone go far, Cole Palmer buy. I'm going for Shields. I'm my Shields. I go for the It was in and around that deal that Chelsea were also finalizing Sir Romeo Lavia because Lavia was also from City Academy. Shields had worked with him before. In fact, Cole Palmer, Enzo Maresca, Romeo Lavia, all of them were players that Shields had seen before, could vouch for, and then said, Chelsea in conquer form. And now look at Cole Palmer. England best player for the year. That is telling. And Oshe the contribution in games, how important. You see, it's been long since Chelsea any player with say Cole Palmer that maybe I give him my idea, you show you can turn to. Chelsea offer Christian Pulisic, no disrespect to them, but they have not really lived up to it. Now there is a branch of friend Cole Palmer, important player. And I'm sure you really could tell the quality that's coming in with. And Noni Madueke, I'm bisa about branch of friend Cole Palmer. Noni explains the idea behind the season training with a personal trainer. Say yeah. Just what I needed to become a top wide player. Movement, finishing, both feet crossing, just everything. All the tools that I had, but also knew I needed to develop as well. So yeah, the off-season is great time for that personally. I see Noni Madueke, when asked about Cole Palmer, the best player, I say he's a phenomenal player. In terms of best player in the world, I don't know if I should be the one to decide that. I think the sky is the limit for him. I don't know if he has a ceiling. I don't know if his ceiling is what his ceiling is, but I feel that from that's what he's showing now, it's incredible. And I just hope he can continue to do that over there. Noni, I'm just trying to be the best version of me. Obviously, I admire Cristiano Ronaldo and a lot of the other top players, but I'm just trying to be as good as I can be. So in terms of setting goals, I just try to be better and better and better every season, every game. That's exactly what it is. Abrante friend Noni Madueke with the English national team. You know, we saying about the relationship with Abrante friend Cole Palmer. Say Noni Madueke. I say firstly, we have been playing with each other for a very long time now, since we were like 15 here at England. So I feel like we are very good friends off the pitch. So he probably looks for me a lot, just as I look for him. And he's got a killer pass and very dynamic. So I think it works both ways. Noni Madueke and Cole Palmer is a very unique player, a type of player that doesn't feel the pressure in most pressured situation. I feel Cole's uniqueness is in the sense that he can just go on a pitch, play the game, and then get a job done. Have fun, play the game, and enjoy it. And he will produce anyway. That's just him. Noni, me and Cole Palmer have great relationship off the pitch and on the pitch as well. So it's always fun to play with him. I get to play with him every week, and it will be fun that we can do it here for England as well. That is Abrante friend Noni Madueke on him. And also, Levi Cole was asked about Abrante friend Cole Palmer. Say he's amazing. You give him a half a yard and then it's a goal. He's so laid back about it, and it's so frustrating at times because he will put it through your legs and score, then walk off like nothing happened. You can't get him back. That's worst thing about it. Give him any chance outside the box, inside it, it's 95% chance that it will be a goal. You see that in most games in terms of speaking about the quality of Abrante, your friend Cole Palmer in there. And if you see the video, and almost 8 players are training Ewo Kobam as the international break is going on. The players I am from, players in Muso Epra. The good news and it's Abrante friend Rhys James is getting closer, slower and slower to recovery. Ewo Kobam, Rhys James is getting closer to recovery. Everything that he's doing or prepare for the recovery sessions now, and according to people that are close to me now, there was a video a surface Abrante friend Rhys James Ekase on only the injury is gone. The medical team just want to be extra careful with him, and then they are being patient with him. They don't want to rush him. In fact, that's Chelsea's plan. Abrante friend Rhys James, almost rushing the beam. They'll be very calm with him. They'll wait for him as long as it will take. They don't need him right now, quote and unquote. They don't need him right now. It's only to get Abrante friend Rhys James. Sending me things is going to go on over well. After San first game, no more man international break in a day off. Rest of your man training the next day, and after that they went to do the other players not about training over them. Key amongst them, Abrante your friend Romeo Lavia. Now, so also games because of South America now. Moise Caicedo will be game on Tuesday, so it means that at most by Thursday Moise Caicedo will be in London. Now Enzo Fernandez will be game on Thursday 12 a.m. UK time, so it means that he can't make the game. So I'll be doing like what I'll be doing on Saturday and a game no, and so that weekend no. So Chelsea most likely make a smart decision to make sure someone use Romeo Lavia in the game against Nottingham Forest, and then rested Abrante. I mean your friend Romeo Lavia. Now Lavia is doing full-time training, preparing very well with the team. And now there is a list of Bettinelli, Benoit Bellashile, Levic, Chilwell, Lavia, Casede, Juice B. Hall, Kani Chukwuemeka, Sancho, any James. I know she Sancho here. He didn't go for the international break. England for no young friend. He was working with coach friend Enzo Maresca or training grounds on him. He didn't go. Same with Romeo Lavia. Romeo Lavia is going to be very, very important. Very, very important for that Liverpool game. So that game is going to be hugely technical and tactical. And there is the need for that excellence in the middle of the pack. Who to plug which holes, who to be good in the middle of the pack. Social Liverpool here, they also have Alexis McAllister, who may also not make that game. There's going to be Gavin Betch, for Domenico Szoboszlai may be there, maybe Curtis Jones, more and they can come into the team. But really, the game is hinged on the quality of the players in the middle of the pack. And Chelsea can now call Abrante, the friend Romeo Lavia, to come in and come and dictate the pace of the game, to come and do excellent stuff on field for them. And then the question that we keep on asking, they said, who believe it? Say Romeo Lavia can do the job, and I mean that there's a possibility of seeing the double pivot of Romeo Lavia and the Moise Caicedo in the game. Now, like I say, This is a complementing pair. Lavia, excellent on the ball, also aggressive in the press and counter press, using his cognitive ability to read games and nip balls in the make sure so we stay in specific zones or we need ball back. He's near perfect at that. He does the job excellently well. And then on the other hand, there is Abrantia, your friend Moise Caicedo. No, cover a lot of the ground. He's going to be aggressive. He's going to do a lot of the defensive work in the middle of the park for Chelsea. And then, of course, Abrantia, your friend Romeo Lavia. So Chelsea are going to go into that Liverpool game. The boys not area training. They are preparing. It's just next week. They are preparing for Saturday games. And in those preparations, Chelsea will hope say could be a free Anfielder. Then they can go in confidence. There's Newcastle on the horizon. There's Man United on the horizon. There's Newcastle twice on the horizon. And Romeo Lavia will be a very, very integral part of that game. And Maka, at the beginning of the season, I did mention, says, Romeo Lavia, it's important to have him for games, big games, to say Liverpool, Man City, Man United, some matches now, for him to play a double pivot with Moises Caicedo, because in such a game, you get him playing very well. You get him really dipped into the game. You get him really understanding how he wants to play. You get him because Unyan is skill set, and these teams will press you. Now, more press you. How well are you going to have somebody that's press resistant in the middle of the park? Romeo Lavia, and a low center of gravity, so makes it very difficult for you to win the ball off him. And then again, he's going to partner Brighton friend Moise Caicedo, but complementing in terms of the ball winning ability. Next week, see how that goes. Fiifi-Manfred on YouTube. Subscribe to the channel if you don't subscribe, turn on notification, and share the link. See you. Bye bye.